From understanding your role in the group, optimizing your rotations, properly mitigating raid wights and tank busters, I will provide everything you need in this comprehensive tank guide. Hi, this is Levin, and this is how to be 99 Gunbreaker in P9 Savage. For this fight, I can only recommend one No Mercy with -2 second pot. The reason for this is to fill your cartridges ASAP before Levinstrike downtime later on, so you need to land Gnashing Fangs sooner. For this fight, you can assign one tank to Reprisal Gluttony and the other to Reprisal Ravening. The person who Reprisal Gluttony can also Reprisal Dual Spell and a lot of different stuff later on. You can also use Heart of Light for Ravening if you don't use it on Gluttony, as this hurts more. But you need to remember that there's a 6 to 7 seconds delay to Ravening damage from its cast bar. So if you're reprisaling this, make sure to do so before the cast bar, as it is mitigated on the cast bar, not damage taken. I saw a lot of position for this tank buster, but I'm liking Lucas' position here the best. This makes it easier for the melees as the boss is static and not turning around. I used Nebula and Heart of Corundum for duality tank busters, and Rampart, Camo, Heart of Corundum for Ascendant Fist tank busters. Just stand more than halfway to the second ring or in front of the waymark for max melee. You can reprisal one of the dual spell as it hurts quite a little bit. If you're not taking this tank buster, remember to throw your Heart of Corundum to your MT. Save one rough the fight during this burst window here to gap close after the knockback. So here's the interesting part. First, I noticed there's a long and a short word. So the long goes like this, and then the short one goes like this. The easy way for me to think about this is that I find the rightmost of the long one. So as you can see, there's 3 long tethers, and I found this one is the rightmost. Then, the safe spot will always be on the right side of the rightmost long. How do I feel this out? So I usually stand around between the 2 waymarks, right around here. So if I need to, I can just scoot a bit. This works on 3 of the patterns except when it's in first. So basically, if that happens, you still find the rightmost long one, which is this one, and then the safe spot will be on the left side of it. So it's basically this one. This is the safe spot. For the second set, there's only 1 short and 1 long. By this, I mean it's for one side. It's the same also with the first set. It's for the one side, so I counted like 3 and 1. Of course, there's the other side where it's 1 long and 1 short, like this. In this case, you always go back to the formula. You find the rightmost long, and then you go right to it. So in this case, there's only 1 long. So you find this long, and then you go to the right. In this case, the safe spot is this, because it's second in, because the first one was out. So what if the second one is out? It's the same. You find this long and then you go right to it. So it's around here. By the way, the out for the in and out is always like halfway between the first ring and the second ring. So you cannot stand on the boss's hitbox ring. I saw this a lot of time and a lot of people actually died to it. Here you can mitigate both archaic, demolish and gluttony if you reprisal at half of the cast bar. Remember to throw Heart of Corundum to your co-tank if they're taking this. Try to fill your cartridge as Levinstrike's downtime is quite long. Try to get 3 or at least 2 cartridge as you need to go into No Mercy as soon as possible after the Levinstrike is finished. Use AoE if you have to fill the cartridge faster. I'm not a big fan of this GP intercardinal strat, as the 6 often clips the party, but it is easier to learn though. There are lines on the ground to assist you baiting the lightning cone. Stand on top of it so you don't hit the meteor. Remember to save one rough defy to gap close after you go behind the meteor. You can actually grid this fully with 2.50 GCD, but I opted for safety and just do one lightning shot. This is the second pot window. Remember to save one rough defy here as well, as there will be a knockback soon. Make sure to finish your burst before the knockback happens. I use Heart of Light here to mitigate the stack, which is actually not the best use. This archaic is easier as there's no in and out, so just find every safe spot that was used on in. I recommend you to use Heart of Light after the second set, as this mitigates dual spell and gloomy rate white. The numbers in Chimeric is weighted to the farthest players, so make sure all melees are under the boss and the range are out to maintain full uptime. You can actually LB3 tank with some mids to cheese and max melee this, as the stack is proximity based. Remember to stay after it jumps if it front fire strikes and immediately move to center if it's rear fire strikes. This is actually a pretty bad kill time since it's almost 1 minute window. That's it for this guide. Hopefully it can help you improve your play a little bit, and please leave a like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. And that's about it. See ya!